Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel dedicated to bringing you the most significant updates and insights into the world of the British royal family. Today, we delve into a truly momentous occasion, a ceremony steeped in centuries of tradition and military history, as His Majesty King Charles III presided over a pivotal event at the historic Windsor Castle. This was not just another royal engagement. It marked a key milestone early in the King's reign and celebrated a remarkable anniversary for one of the British Army's most distinguished regiments. Before we fully immerse ourselves in the details of this fascinating event, if you appreciate our coverage of the monarchy and wish to stay informed about all the latest developments, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you these stories. Now, let's turn our attention to the magnificent setting of Windsor Castle, where, under a watchful sky, a ceremony of deep symbolic and historical importance unfolded. King Charles III, in his capacity as Colonel-in-Chief of the Coldstream Guards, was present to bestow new ceremonial flags, known universally as colours, upon this illustrious regiment. This presentation was particularly significant as it coincided with the Coldstream Guards' remarkable 375th anniversary, a testament to their enduring legacy of service and dedication to the crown and country. For those perhaps less familiar with military traditions, the presentation of colors is far more than a simple handover of flags. Colors are the soul of a regiment. Historically, they served as crucial rallying points on the battlefield, around which soldiers would gather, particularly when the chaos of conflict threatened to disperse them. They are deeply venerated symbols representing the regiment's honor, its history, its battle honors earned over centuries, and the spirit of its soldiers, past and present. Losing a color in battle was considered the ultimate disgrace, while capturing an enemy's color was a great triumph. Today, although their practical use on the battlefield has faded with the advent of modern warfare, their symbolic importance remains undiminished. They are paraded on ceremonial occasions, a vivid link to the regiment's heritage, and a focal point for the soldiers' loyalty and pride. The colors themselves are exquisite pieces of craftsmanship, as highlighted by the royal family's official Instagram page, which later shared glimpses of this significant event. These ceremonial flags are traditionally made of silk damask. They are richly adorned with intricate gold thread embroidery, detailing the regiment's crest, motto, and battle honors, and finished with a heavy fringe. Each thread, each emblem, tells a story of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering duty over generations. On this specific occasion at Windsor, King Charles presented these newly consecrated colors to the 1st and 2nd Battalions of the Coldstream Guards, specifically acknowledging No. 7 Company. The consecration is a religious ceremony, usually performed by a military chaplain, blessing the colors and dedicating them to the service of God and the sovereign, further imbuing them with spiritual as well as military significance. The ceremony itself was a spectacle of military precision and royal dignity. As His Majesty arrived, he was greeted with the utmost respect and formality. The air filled with the stirring sound of the national anthem, performed with impeccable skill and passion by the renowned band of the Coldstream Guards. This musical tribute accompanied a royal salute, a formal gesture of respect from the assembled troops to their sovereign and colonel-in-chief. Following this, the king, in his ceremonial uniform, was invited to inspect the soldiers drawn up on parade. This inspection is a moment for the monarch to personally acknowledge the troops, to see them at their finest, and for the soldiers to feel the direct connection to their head of state and commander-in-chief. The king also took the opportunity to inspect the new colors arrayed for presentation. The core of the ceremony was the formal presentation. The new colors were brought forward, carried by ensigns, young officers given the distinct honor of bearing these sacred symbols. Presented to the king, His Majesty performed a traditional gesture of acknowledgement, touching the colors. This simple yet profound act symbolizes the formal transfer of the colors from the sovereign, who embodies the nation and the crown, to the regiment, entrusting them with their care and defense. It is a moment heavy with history and mutual commitment. After the presentation, King Charles moved to a dais to address the gathered soldiers. His words, though not fully transcribed in the initial reports, were clearly intended to commend the Coldstream Guards for their extraordinary service. As Colonel-in-Chief, the king holds a personal link to the regiment, a role previously held by monarchs and senior royals, emphasizing the close relationship between the crown and its armed forces. His address undoubtedly paid tribute to the regiment's nearly 4 centuries of history, recounting perhaps some of their most famous actions, their unwavering loyalty, and the sacrifices made by countless Coldstreamers throughout history. He would have acknowledged their dual role, their vital operational duties around the world and their highly visible ceremonial role, protecting the royal palaces and participating in state events. Commending their dedication and exemplary service serves as a powerful affirmation of their value and contribution to the security and prestige of the nation. This event at Windsor Castle carries additional weight because it serves as a direct precursor to tomorrow's major national celebration, Trooping the Colour, the King's Birthday Parade. Trooping the Colour is one of the most iconic annual spectacles in the British calendar, a vibrant display of military pageantry, horsemanship, and music on Horse Guards Parade in London. The ceremony involves regiments of the Household Division trooping or carrying their colours down the ranks of soldiers. This year, it is particularly poignant because one of the new colours presented by the King at Windsor will be proudly carried or trooped at the King's Birthday Parade. This immediate use of the newly consecrated colours underscores their importance and places them at the heart of one of the monarchy's most visible public events. The Coldstream Guards hold a unique place within the Household Division. Founded in 1650 by General George Monk, they are the oldest continuously serving regiment in the regular British Army. Their motto, Nulli Secundus, second to none, reflects their proud history and their position in the order of precedence among the Foot Guards regiments. They parade second but are technically older than the Grenadier Guards, leading to a long-standing friendly rivalry. Their history is intertwined with that of the monarchy itself, playing a key role in the restoration of King Charles II in 1660. Over the centuries, they have fought in almost every major conflict involving the British Army, from the Napoleonic Wars and the Crimean War to both world wars and recent conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq, earning numerous battle honors displayed with pride on their colors and uniforms. Celebrating their 375th anniversary with the presentation of new colors by the reigning monarch is a significant moment for the regiment, acknowledging their long and distinguished service and setting them up for the next chapter in their history. For King Charles, this ceremony is an important reaffirmation of his connection to the armed forces, a role he takes very seriously, having served in the Royal Navy and Royal Air Force himself. Presiding over such a traditional and historically resonant event reinforces the continuity of the monarchy's relationship with the military, a bond that stretches back centuries. The royal family's decision to share highlights on their official Instagram page also speaks to the desire to bring these traditional events to a wider audience, offering a glimpse behind the scenes of royal and military life. The specific details they provided about the composition of the colors, the silk damask, gold thread, and fringe, help the public appreciate the artistry and symbolism invested in these items. Their note about the king touching the colors further explains a key moment in the ceremony, highlighting the personal connection between the sovereign and the regimental standards. In essence, this ceremony at Windsor Castle was a deeply symbolic event, weaving together the threads of history, tradition, and the ongoing duty of the British Army's Coldstream Guards. It honored their extraordinary 375-year legacy, celebrated their present-day service, and looked forward to their future role. It highlighted the king's personal connection to the military as colonel-in-chief and underscored the profound significance of the colors as symbols of regimental identity and national pride. And importantly, it set the stage for the magnificent display of one of these very colors at the King's Birthday Parade, connecting this historic presentation directly to one of the most anticipated public events of the year. This milestone reminds us of the enduring power of tradition and the unwavering dedication of those who serve in the armed forces. The Coldstream Guards continue to embody the values of discipline, loyalty, and courage that have defined them for nearly 4 centuries. What are your thoughts on this historic presentation of colors and its connection to Trooping the Color? Do you have a favorite moment from past Trooping the Color parades? Please share your opinions and memories in the comments section below. And once again, if you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more royal updates, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next report on the fascinating world of the British royal family.